Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Drogheda United Pre-season Weekly. This week, I'm joined alongside by Drogheda United fullback Conor Kane. Conor, how are you, mate?
What's the story, Luke? How are you?
Yeah, all good, bud, all good. You started back officially pre-season training Monday. How did you find the first official day being back, and how good does it feel to have a bit of normality about the place?
Yeah, it's great to be back. We done a training session once a week there in January, which is good just to meet up with the new lads and stuff and just keep ticking over. Then we came back in yesterday, first day back. It's always a bit of running, which the boys be a bit nervous about, but it wasn't too bad now. But just great to be back. Like just in with the lads now on a nearly a daily basis now at this stage. So it's great to be back. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, as well on Monday, the fixtures were released. We kick it off on the 19th of March at home to Waterford. Great that the fixtures have been released and we know when we will be back, and all real roads lead now to the 19th of March.
Yeah, that's it. First thing Tim said there when we just had a little chat before training, just said, like obviously we've all seen the fixtures now, Waterford at home, so just all roads leading to that game, just preparation, getting ourselves fit, tactically right, just getting back into the swing of things, just getting a touch of the ball and stuff. So everything just mentality now is just for the first game now.
Yeah, obviously Waterford was going to be a very tough game, as well as every other game we have. But you know, the first 4 games we've got Pats away, and then Finn Harps at home, and then Longford away. It's great to be back in the Premier Division, but some tough games there to start us off.
Oh, big time, yeah. It's just there's not gonna be any easy games. Like you seen even in the fourth division last year, they'd be like the likes of Cove and Athlone beating us. Everyone was beating each other, like, and I'm sure it'd be like that in the Premier Division this year. Like everyone can beat each other. Just you have to be on it, on their best performance every day, like every game. So, yeah. So we're going to be obviously looking to take points from teams around us. You know, the usuals who are going to be in and around us. So, but listen, we're not going to be a pushover to any team. We're just going to have to be competitive against every team, and we have the capabilities to doing that. So, but yeah, tough start as you said. So, hopefully we come out on the right side of things anyway.
Yeah, 100%. You've been with the club now for quite a while, but you were a lot younger when you were playing in the first division in 2017. This must definitely have a different feel to it.
Yeah, when I came in 2017, we were in the Premier Division obviously, and my aim was just to play games, like, and obviously try to keep the club in the Premier Division. But I feel like I was like basically nearly a kid, like playing. I was only 18, like playing against the proper men, like, and now I obviously feel a lot more physically ready to go up, mentally as well. And I feel the club's in a better place. The team, we've a really good squad, strong squad this year with a lot of experience. So hopefully that holds us in good stead for the season coming.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned there some new lads as well. How have they settled in so far?
Yeah, look, they're bright around the place. That's what you want. I wouldn't say we're the hardest group to settle in with. We're all fairly like nice lads. Go up, have a little chat with them, see how they're getting on, and all, and just have a laugh. That's how you're gonna break the ice with new lads. And to be fair, they're up for a bit of a laugh as well, so that always helps. And look, they've already made an impact in training and already in the dressing room, just uh, getting to know lads as well. So yeah, it's great having them all in.
Yeah, plenty of experience there with the likes of Gary Deegan and Denny Corcoran and Dane Massey, who I'm going to speak about in a bit. But Gary Deegan, and one stands out to me like a real leader for Shelburne last season. Do you think he will be able to give you that bit of give you all that bit of drive now in 2021?
Yeah, if that like we're all driven personally, but we need someone
Yeah.
probably like that, like Gary Deegan, just to obviously bring like a team drive just to have there, and obviously he's a midfield player, so he'll be like nearly the backbone of the team. So hopefully he just brings a bit of motivation to players, just, and you need someone like him just to have a little dig at players, just say, oh, like lift it a bit if you're not on it, like. But
Mm.
yeah, he's settled in really well already, and you can see his quality already. He's just really good, and he's really good at like putting his foot in and tackles and stuff. So he's good in the ball as well, obviously. So it's good to have him in as well.
Yeah, we have obviously signed a real League of Ireland pro. Dane Massey, you must be looking forward to having a player like him in the team. Obviously, he'd be in the same position as yourself. Obviously, it'd be a good competition, and also someone you could definitely learn off.
Yeah, definitely. When I seen he signed, I was a bit like, oh, but then he was whatever, had a little chat and then with him, and then he's played for Dundalk for 8 years now, so he's won everything. Like, listen, I'm going to try learn off him, take little bits out of his game, talk to him what I can do better and what I've done bad and stuff like that. So, he seems like a really nice fella already, and you can see in training his quality is he has great qualities. Like, as you'd expect, like for a fella who's won the league on so many occasions, played in the Europa League, played in so many big games. Like, so I'm obviously still young. I still want to learn, like a sponge. I just want to learn off these older players, and which will hopefully improve my game and hopefully hold me in good stead.
Yeah, there's a lot of big games as well that we will face, and a lot of, you know what I mean, quick turnaround. So it's good to have that bit of depth as well, because obviously we've seen now it's going to be a 36 game season. It won't be like last season where there'll be 18 games. It'll be good to have that bit of depth in the squad, that, you know, there'll be cup games and then there'll be quick turnarounds, Monday and Friday games. Like, it'll be good to have that. Good to have that if players are feeling sort of tired, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at the fixtures yesterday, because obviously we only played 18 games last year, well 15 after the break. Like, I was looking at the fixtures and I was zoomed in on it, and I was like only seeing half, and then I had to scroll across the other half. I was like, oh gee, that's a lot of games, like
Yeah.
36 games, like, and then but I don't mind the old Friday Monday games, because say if you lose, you have a bad result, you want to get out of your system, you have a quick turnover into another game on the Monday. But if you're winning, it's great because you can start building momentum. I really enjoy having the more games, like it's more experience. You're playing more football, which obviously you love to do. So just looking forward to getting going now. Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned there, like, obviously if you the good thing about a Friday and Monday game, if you lose the Friday, then you've got an opportunity on the Monday. That was good. I think that was a big benefit for us, like last season. Do you think so yourself? Because there was some games that we might have dropped points, but then we were playing then the Monday or the Tuesday, and we picked up points then straight away. Like, I remember when we drew 3-3 to Athlone, and then on the Monday then we were playing against Galway and we won 1-0. So there was always that good opportunity then to turn around what was a bad result the 3 days before that.
Yeah, it definitely helps, especially like us last year. We were challenging. We wanted to because after the break we would have thought we could have started a bit slow, but when the games are coming thick and fast, like I said, that Alone game we were terribly disappointed, because I think we conceded a penalty in the last minute or two,
Yeah.
and we were 3-2 up, so obviously 3-3, and then we went heads down. But like on the Saturday morning, you're like, I have a game now on Monday to bounce back now. So that's our mindset, and I think that's good for every club. Well, hopefully more of a benefit to us now this season, having the quick turnover. I feel we're very fit lads as well. We've a fit squad, so I think hopefully injuries don't play too much of a part. So hopefully it works out well for us. But I personally enjoy really like playing as many games as that and the quick turnover.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to speak now a bit about last season. You scored your first goal for the club. You knew I was going to bring this one up, but it was a goal that will sort of stick in the mind, because it was your first one. And I remember you said to me, it might have been a few weeks, or I think it might have been during the lockdown, where you wanted to get that goal, and then you broke forward and you cut in and you bent that into the top corner. Really, like, what a goal that was. And I'd say you're getting some stick after that.
Oh, during the lockdown, there's like a little Astra down the road from me, so any free time I had, I was down there. But I knew, like, that's my game, so I was just running at players, taking people on, and then but I cut inside an awful lot, so I was like, I need to start shooting. And my dad's always saying to me, my mates always saying, the lads on the team are always saying to me, so I was like, right, I'm just gonna take a pop here, opened up a little bit, just went top corner. But yeah, I've been like working on it, like, but even after I was doing the interview with you after the game, I had one of the lads shouting over at me, giving me abuse already, like, and then even in work and stuff, and then me mates in general just give me stick about not scoring, but hopefully then I banged one in, which was very thankful for.
It was a great goal, and it was definitely one that pushed us on, because, you know, it was 1-1, I think, at the point at that time. And then when that goal happened, I'm going to speak a bit about that run in, like, them last 3 games of the season where we picked up them 9 points that in the end turned out to be 9 crucial points to win us the league. You're seeing, like, because we played the Tuesday night in Galway, what sort of drove us on then? Because I think personally it was the break between the COVID, because we played at Athlone, and then the COVID with between the Galway squad and the Wexford squad. So do you think that might have played like a massive factor, that he's got that break and then you were straight back in?
Yeah, as a physical and mental point of view, because after we played so many games up until the Athlone game, and then we got beaten, which we shouldn't have. So that week or two gave us a little bit of a refresher, so we could just look back on things where we went wrong, where we could improve on, and then we seen as a week, just 7 days, because we played the Galway on the Tuesday and the Cabo game was on the Tuesday, so it was 7 days into the game we were in. So we were like 7 days, 3 games. Let's just go out, give it our all, and then see where we are. And then I think we went 1-0 down against Galway, wasn't it? Down there, that was a horrible night. It was lashing out. But we were dominating the game. We were probably the best the first half we played all year. We were unbelievable. I thought. Everyone was on it. Then we obviously, who scored? Brando scored the first one, and then I obviously got the second, and then Brando got the third one. So he felt that was a big game because Galway were going really well. With John Caulfield obviously coming in, I think they were 7 or 8 unbeaten, and they were pushing for playoffs. And obviously they made the playoffs. Then running into the Wexford game, we were a bit nervous, obviously because we were playing at the same time Bray were, and we just knew we had to focus on ourselves, focus on our own game, and not even thinking about them. We just needed to focus on getting our 3 points, and we done that in the end. And then 2 minutes after the game, we find out Bray after losing. We were watching the game in the dressing room the last 2 minutes, and then as soon as Galway scored, we were all just jumping and cheering and all. But we just had to, obviously, that 30 seconds was great, but we had to calm down. We still had the job to finish down on the Tuesday. Obviously, we did. We finished it off.
Yeah, speaking about that night in Stradbrook, you will know the pain yourself from the past 2 years before that, from from Finn Harps. Like, obviously that night in Stradbrook. Obviously that night in Finn Park when we lost on through that header in the 113th minute. You were captain in the side throughout them playoffs. You were obviously probably hoping to go up, but to overcome that sort of pain that you would have felt that year, to do it again, to overcome that then the next year and win the league, like something else.
Yeah, obviously the 2 years before up in Finn Harps were devastating. I remember the first year in 2018 when we were in the playoffs, I was like, I can't have this feeling again. Like, it was horrible. Like, and then the year after, it's even worse, even coming even closer, 5-10 minutes away from getting promoted, or going whatever the penalties, or having a chance of getting promoted. I just remember being on the bus on the way home. I just had my head down the whole way. Nobody spoke to anyone. I remember just saying to myself, I can't have this feeling again. Don't want it. Like, we're going to have an even better squad next year, so we have a better chance of just going up, winning the league. We didn't want to go through the playoffs. Obviously, if you could have went through the playoffs and went up, you wouldn't be moaning about it. But like, we just wanted to avoid playoffs. But that was my mentality. I'm sure a lot of lads are the same. Just don't want this feeling again.
Yeah, what do you think was the difference between this season and last season? Because obviously last season, in 2019, we conceded quite a lot of goals, I thought, but we were still scoring a lot of goals. So we'd concede. You might score 3 or 4 goals, and then you're still conceding 2 or even 3. You know what I mean? So do you think it was obviously keeping it like as tight as possible in some games? Like, in particular, a game that sort of springs to mind for myself would be when we played against Bray, and we won 1-0. Like, that was a performance that was probably our best performance in a few years. Like, because in a defensive performance.
Yeah, we had probably lacked a bit of experience. Like, the likes of me and Doyle are, Luke Keeney, James Brown, like, we'd be all young lads, like, playing in the 2019 playoffs, and even the Shells game that was sold out, we probably lacked a bit of experience in that type of game. Like, I personally thought, and I'm sure other people would have said, like, I thought we were a better team than the Shells, but they had that bit of experience, like, that got them up, which obviously counts at the end of the day. But the players that Tim brought in last year, like, say, Huey, Dell, Jack, and a couple of other lads that I'm obviously forgetting, but they're like players who have had good experience in the Fourth Division and in the Premier Division as well. And obviously they were centre half, so that was defensively we were a lot tighter. We had a lot more structure to our game. So even that Bray game, we were just me and Jimmy weren't getting us forward as much as we normally would have, but we knew we had to win them games, like just a 1-0. Previously we might have just thought, we just keep going forward. But
Yeah.
with experience, I like we just sit back, just hold on to what we have, and just put your body on the line, defend.
Yeah, another one that I want to sort of discuss is, what do you think made like Drogheda such a successful team last season, and how important do you think it is to maintain that same level heading into 2021, into the Premier Division, into playing against these teams and these stadiums that we haven't faced in a few years? So it's something, you know what I mean, that you have to maintain.
Yeah, we've a great team spirit, and the type of lads team brings in they're just good people more than just good players. Like, you know, they settle in with the group really quick, and they settle in well. We haven't really got any lads who think they're better than what they are or anything like that. We're all just like genuine lads who want to win, who want to do well for ourselves and for the club. And I think that's a good core of what has made us successful over the last couple of years. Obviously we've great quality in the team. Like, you're not gonna be getting promoted without having good quality in the side. And now we have the bit of experience about like playing teams and Premier Division teams in the FAI Cup. Just even friendlies, like, you know, we played. Obviously, we're in the Fourth Division, we're playing the likes of the bigger, like the Premier Division clubs and friendlies and stuff. So just them little bits of experience are gonna really help us, I think. So and we're a really fit team as well. We're young, we're fit. So I think that'll hold us in good stead, and hopefully a good season next year.
Absolutely. Before I let you go, a question I always ask for the players, and what would be your like sort of personal goals and then as a team as well?
Personal goals would be for me to play every week and try to be the best player I can be every game, and make an impact in every game. That means getting forward, getting crosses in the box, getting at players, getting assists. He might chip in with a goal or two, we never know. For the team would be just be competitive every game. We're not going to be rolled over by anyone, I don't think. I think we've too much quality and players who really who work hard for the badge. So obviously any team that comes up from the Fourth Division wants to stay up. So that's the overall goal. But we just want to be competitive in every game.
Thank you very much to Conor for his time. We hope you enjoyed episode 4 of Drogheda United Pre-season Weekly. Check the links in our description to see all of our various social media platforms. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell button to be notified of our next video. Thank you very much, and we will see you next week.